Welcome back, guys. N.R.T here. So, we'll be putting on our safety glasses. Safety first. Gotta put on the safety glasses now. Don't want to get stuff in our eyes. Yeah, I got... there it is. He needs a damn injection pump on the old 10 series. And damn, got a little piece of metal. And my damn hand is right in there. Doesn't feel the greatest, but ain't first rodeo. Had a piece get in my thumb the other time, so I'm over that crap. I got me some gloves. So I'll be putting on some gloves so we don't get some metal in our hands. So what we'll be talking about today and doing is we got that one damn bearing that was in here. It was a real pain. We got it out. I got them electrodes I'm going to use on this. These are from Blue Demon, where as you see I'm wearing the shirt. They are very nice and sent me out some stuff for the project. N.L.55 nickel rod. Now, for those that haven't done welding on cast, any cast, when you go weld it, before you do, you want to heat it up. Now, aluminum's different than iron because aluminum melts at a lower temperature than iron. So what I usually do is I heat iron up to 500 to 700 degrees. And that's right where you want it almost. Aluminum, I'd probably do 300 degrees, maybe a little more. I would not go anywhere near 800 because I think aluminum melts around 1500, around that range. And you don't want to be melting your aluminum. So, yeah. Got my damn radio to work. You've got any good tunes on. Nothing's on. Horrible songs. But as you see, we got the arc generator here, and this is the unit we'll be doing the welding with. We got cast aluminum and cast iron we're prepared to do. I bought this damn bearing puller. Didn't do as good of a job as I thought it would, but I got the bearing out in a whole bunch, but it's out. And at the end of the day, that's the whole point. See, that doesn't even, the damn thing doesn't even go in there. But just got the boat done. Ain't perfect, but we used marine gel coat from Coat 1 Products. Go put this back over here because we're done with gel coat for a while. And I got 2 gallons of that stuff. So I also got 2 gallons of kitty hair, aka fiberglass enforced body filler, as you see right here. Bring it up to the camera. We use professional products at N.R.T. This ain't no Harbor Freight, even though I do have some Harbor Freight products, but stuff like this, I see. It's 24,030. It's like $60 a gallon, which is pretty good for body filler, fiberglass enforced body filler. I've seen it upwards of a couple $100 And I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but for those that are new to the channel, as you see right there, I got, thanks to our friends over at New Holland, they sent us 8 quarts, which equals 2 gallons of the factory blue for the 7610. You may ask, New Holland sent, what do you mean by that? Yes, New Holland sent me that free of charge. I didn't pay for it. And you may be like, you have New Holland sent? Yeah, I know. It's pretty awesome when you think about it, when you have the big OEM send you stuff. But huge shout out to New Holland for doing that. That was a huge help, because it's a pretty expensive project. I mean, I want to do a job right, and got the injection pump here. I was hitting this little piece the other day to get these thingies out, and that's what broke off and went into my hand. I actually got it recorded when it exactly happened, but you got a blast cabinet right there. Help once I get the damn thing to work, because it's siphoned. I can sandblast a lot of parts, and you may ask, well, if you know Ford tractors, this is the front fiberglass nose, and I don't know what my grandpa did in order to break it like this. Now, I did cut out all the cracks, but because that's what you're supposed to do in fiberglass cracks, cut out all the cracks. I don't know. What I'm thinking happened was he was loading feed or hauling hay with the loader, and a bell or feed slipped off and landed on top of this. It also bent the air intake too. So, which actually, when I find it, I was cleaning out the one of the barns the other day, and that's what I found, with the tag still on it. I'm no genius, but that looks like that is the replacement air intake that got crushed for this. There's a couple other parts like the glass or plastic cleaner that goes in the middle, and then I also have a pen I found, and a brand new pen for the loader. So Grandpa, I'm pretty sure, definitely wanted this thing restored. And I'll fill you guys in a little bit about the situation. So, there's my seat. Okay, we'll talk for a little bit. Okay, so, this tractor my grandpa bought brand new in 1982. Basically, from what I've researched, this is a fully loaded 7610. There's nothing else you could possibly get with this besides it's an open station instead of a cab. So, but it has the 4-wheel drive, the 77F loader. There's a couple aftermarket loaders for these, but the biggest Ford loader you could get for this is the 77F loader. And it got parked because, from what my grandpa told me, the 4-wheel drive went out, so he converted it to two-wheel drive tractor and just ran it for a while. And then the motor started having problems, and he parked it and was going to have it get looked at, but New Holland said it cost too much, so it just got put in the barn. And it was probably headed to the scrapyard in its future. And of course, N.R.T. found the tractor, because I explore here, and I came across it, and I was always asking him questions about it. I'm like, what's it doing with it? And he was saying he farmed the whole place with it. It was his main tractor for years and years. And then he parked it, and he said it cost too much to fix at the time. And then because I started my whole YouTube thing, I've been able to work with companies I've never thought I would have been able to work with, like New Holland and Channel Lock and reliable aftermarket parts and FridayParts.com and who else? Battery.com USA, R&F Engine. R&F Engine is going to be sending me the engine kit for this. I just got to get him the dang correct measurements, and then make sure the block's okay and ready for pistons and stuff. But I don't know. I after looking at it and cleaning it up and looking at it with my Capri, highly recommend the dang thing. My Capri light right here. I found some what looks to be a crack in cylinder 1 and cylinder 4. I'm not 100% sure they're cracks, but I ran my fingernail across them and it dragged, so I don't know. One of them's at the very top, one of them's at the very bottom, but I don't know. I'm probably going to take it to almost an hour away, farm equipment salvage place that specializes in the 7610, and they said they can get all the machine work done for me, and I think I'm going to take it to them because, I mean, there's some local machine shops around here, but I mean, they don't specialize in this engine like that company does, and I want it done right, and plus the reviews I read on a couple local places don't necessarily make me want to take it to them, but all the reviews at the farm place seem good, so I'll probably be taking it to them. And I also got to get the flywheel surfaced, cylinder head looked at, make sure it's not cracked, make sure valves are good, because it's getting new valves, but make sure the seats and all that don't need ground and anything else. Make sure the block's not cracked. It was full on fluids, so when I took it apart, full on coolant, full on oil, had no liquid related issue besides hydraulic leaks, but it was last year, I think it was May, I started messing with the Oliver 263, and I asked my grandpa if I could fix it up and put it on my YouTube channel, and he said it wasn't necessarily worth the fix. But he said this tractor was worth the fix. And he said this tractor deserves a restoration. Well, now you may ask, when I started this project, did I save money up for the project? No, not necessary. At the time, I had no money for this project. And you may ask, well, you're sure gotten pretty far. Well, because I reached out to, I believe it was Reliable Aftermarket Parts, told them the situation in, I think, June. Said, I will promote their company, I'll make how-to videos and all that if they sponsor this project. And they said, sure. Now, after they did it, some of my videos ain't getting a lot of views, and from a business standpoint, you can't send someone thousands and thousands of dollars. I mean, I think it was last week, me and them were talking about them sending me $10,000 worth of parts for this tractor, and to most people that is a crap ton of money. But I mean, this tractor, you would think it's nothing. I mean, there could be 20 to 30K in this thing, I mean, my grandpa, I think, paid $39,000 for it at the time. But to get this tractor new today, which would have emissions on it, and you're looking at over $100,000. So I even had one New Holland dealership say it's $350,000, but it kind of seems a little high. But I just put it off because I was working on other crap, and I planned on to start the restoration or start messing with this tractor because it got put away and hasn't ran in over 10 years, and it needed restored, but I wanted to get it running before I restored it to prove I could get it running, and that's what I did. Well, July goes by, August goes by, and right at the end of August, my grandpa unexpectedly passed away. And it definitely hits different when I was just talking to him about it, and just like that, snap of a finger is gone. But I told him I would restore it for him, and even though he's not physically here to look at it, or maybe he's not even, he's not even here anyway, but the chance that he can look down and see this project, and just the fact of me holding my word, because a man's only as good as his word. I mean, if you make a promise and you don't keep it, you're not a man. So I made the promise, and it's been a very emotional project, and that's why it's kind of taken a little, it's not necessarily taken longer, because I've talked to a couple of guys that have done full restorations like this, and they said by themselves it took them up to 8 years just doing a little after work and stuff. But I've put a bit more time into this project, and I've also, when I tore this apart, I was planning on, I knew about some problems, but when I tore it all down, I found more problems. Like the transmission, when I was driving it, I wouldn't want to shift into other gears. And I adjusted the linkage, I did all types of stuff. It would not want to shift into gears. I'm like, well, that's weird. I never messed with it. I just drove around, I think, first gear and the next gear after that, second gear. And I drove around. There's tons of videos. I've been uploading some of the older videos because it's coming up on a year. But, and it just came up on a year a couple days ago since my grandpa passed. So, but, yeah, and I tore it down, and then come to find when I got into the transmission, the dang rods that control those gears that it wasn't going into were completely rusted, seized. So that explains why it did not want to go into those gears. And it took heat even to get those out. So I'm going to have to clean them up, and maybe the bushings failed or something. I think the hydraulic fluid wouldn't let them rust, but something went wrong. And now think about it, there was water in the hydraulic fluid, so that could have not helped. And then I also found, I knew the clutch was gone, which Reliable Aftermarket Parts sent me the clutch. So huge shout out to them for doing that. Looking forward to working with them on the channel. And as you can see, to go along with the 7610 restoration, I found myself a brand new Ford New Holland hat. Besides, there's a couple things I don't like about it. It almost looks like someone remade it and it's not genuine, but it is what it is. But that's a nice little piece to go along with the tractor restoration. But and yeah. But and this tractor so far, I think I have 2,500 videos on it, and that's just on YouTube. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I'm also a part of 35 Facebook groups, Ford Tractors in North America, Classic Tractors, 4-cylinder Fords. There's a couple other ones I'm a part of, and then the other ones are for like the Odyssey and other stuff. But and most of the time when someone says they're going to restore a tractor, it just seems every time heard someone say they're going to restore a tractor, they just sand it down and paint it. This is what a restoration is. Everything's getting gone through. I mean, I'm making it so nice that inside of the engine is getting painted, and the inside of the transmission housing and differential housing will be painted. I mean, 100%. This tractor will be 100%. I will not let it get finished until it's 100%. Because, and being on YouTube, I've got 5 calls regarding me restoring other people's tractors like this. And I appreciate the people reaching out to me and wanting me to restore their tractor. But this is quite the project I got here, and I found a Steiger I might go buy. It has a blown up Caterpillar engine in it. I was thinking about buying it and restoring it like this, and yeah. And you may ask, well, what am I going to do with this tractor when it's done? Well, it's going to be a show tractor. It's going to go to tractor pulls, which talk about tractor pulls. I won't be able to make it to the local tractor pull if you are local to me and you are wondering about that. Sadly, this year we will not be making the local tractor pull, which is kind of, I was hoping to go this year, but it just won't happen. I mean, especially because I got the dang differential housing I can't get some bearings for, and then I got the dang transmission house I can't get some bearings for, and I'm thinking about, that what pisses me off more is that bearing puller destroyed the bearing, so you can't even, I mean, you can't take a destroyed bearing to a parts store and expect them to find you that bearing, unless there's numbers on it. So, gonna have to figure some way how to get the bearing sizes through the part number from New Holland, and oh no, and there's also Ford's no longer making agriculture stuff, so New Holland made new part numbers, and I've even checked the new part numbers and they don't make it. Some part numbers say on back order, but is that legit or is it not? I've had that happen when I order something back order and it never arrives, and then they said it was a system mistake, they don't have the part. I don't want to deal with that. So, and once I find those parts, now I'm ready on the 7610. The differential housing, because I got that damn bearing out, that last bearing. I am ready. I am ready to weld this. So once I weld in, then I got to weld a little because I burned that bearing out and I went too deep. But I got to weld this. And then I got to retap them threads. I might have to put a heat coil there or thread insert, don't know yet. Weld that, grind that down, grind this down, make it all nice. Go over this again with some horrific acid, which is really good to remove rust. Because there's some, see right there, surface rust. And I could just go over it real quick with wire wheel, but most of this is already, I've been working on this and got all the dang primer and paint off. There's still a little, but it's almost primer ready. But I'll probably prime the inside first after I gave it a good wash with degreaser and dish soap. And, I mean, dish soap could probably do it by itself, but it wouldn't hurt to use both. And I was having a fun time getting the paint out. I got these dang wire wheels thanks to our friends over at dang Benchmarks Abrasives. Highly recommend to go check them out. They sent me a whole bunch of these thing wire wheels like this. I'm thinking about using my can't even freaking speak. Air die grinder or my cordless one, because the electric one don't eject it. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna put this on my cordless die grinder wherever it's at. Got so much crap I forget where I put the crap. They should be in here. Haven't used it nowhere else. Dropping crap. So like I said, it's burr sets. There's the other degrinder, but I need the other damn one. No. No. Where the heck did I put that thing? See, here's my electric one. It's a Vevor in it. It'll jam. I don't even know. Is that it right there? Yeah, here it is right here. Had a sanding disc on it. But we'll go ahead and take that off. And my finger feels lovely right now. Of course it does. Nothing worse than having metal stuck in your hand. Hey, definitely that'll be the last time I don't wear gloves and mess with metal. I'll tell you what. I'm always in such a dang rush. But, I mean, at least now when people ask, was the tractor ration blood, sweat, and tears? I can say yes, it was. That's so much crap. Crap. So much dang crap. Too much crap. Forget where I put crap. That actually might work for my dang. These are the dang tools for the dang, won't work, but besides the, between these two I should be able to, get this broken free. Broken free. And I'm doing this whole project by myself. No help from anyone. Which is, I guess, not the end of the world. Sometimes these damn things will stick. Come on. Well, now that's never to be seen again. Where the heck I just dropped the dang. Dang it. That one. Yeah. Right there. This is when I start playing the dang elevator music. Do, 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 do. I even came up with the name for this little die grinder. It's Little Avenger. I don't have one dang project this little die grinder hasn't helped out on. And of course, it's gonna do that crap. Crap. Okay. Now, we got a little bender. Now, what's the chances I have a dang fully charged battery here? No. How about that? There. There we go. Hopefully that's good for you guys. See how this one does. And of course, the dang battery's gonna die right when I need it. The dang metal in my hand doesn't feel too great. I confirmed it's magnetic, but for some reason, magnet won't pull it out. So it's either so deep in my hand I can't get it. Keep telling myself just let it naturally come out, but it's not. Doesn't feel the greatest. So. I'm gonna pause it and go get a battery from the other shop. I can't pause it because I got the gloves on. But I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I can stop playing elevator music. Gotta be kidding me, it's also dead. I think I might have to get some paint stripper or something, or sandblast it with a little sandblast gun. You know those ones that you see on Amazon and eBay for like 15 bucks, or at Harbor Freight, those little ones. That'd probably be good for that, but Well, I got you guys on now. Turn on my Ford New Holland hat. I take a screenshot and use this as the dang thumbnail for the video. So, my finger hurts. Doesn't feel great, but it ain't my first time having metal in my hand. Last damn one, it went in my thumb, and it went so deep I could feel it on the other side of my thumb, but it didn't go out. So, but I'll catch you guys on the next one. So, this ain't really, I don't know, this is more shop talk with N.R.T. and the 7610 than a restoration video, because we really did nothing regarding the restoration of this tractor in this video. So, but next video should be on restoring this thing. Should either be tearing in the injection pump some more, welding, cast aluminum or cast iron, and then video of that will be on painting the inside of those parts with Glyptol 1201. So hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.